Yeah, good morning. Welcome to Martin's Packed Lunch. Hope you're all having a lovely day out there. And we've been joined in the studio by Clarky from the Urban Collective.
How you doing, mate?
I'm sound. And you, mate, and you. It's lovely to have you here. I don't know if any of you out there are listening now that have seen what Clarky gets up to on the Urban Collective. There are some really fascinating videos out there. They're just, well, we're going to go into detail with them a little bit later. Yeah. If there's any particular questions you've got for Clarky, please give us a shout. The text number is 07935 046 104. Or you can find us on Facebook, Howfen Radio, or Martin's Packed Lunch. And just give us a shout and we'll see what we can sort out for you. But we've got some requests, and as I mentioned last week, Clarky did put some special requests in. And
the songs you don't like.
Yes. I've explained that to him a little bit earlier, and told him that Oasis is really not my cup of tea. But
well, I'm a Salford lad, mate, so you know
I can't hold it against you. I really can't. So anyway, as I promised everybody last week, everybody's loving this, that I'm going to play Oasis. So let's just get it over and done with, shall we? Here we go.
You're listening to Martin's Packed Lunch on Howfen Radio.
There we go, yeah. It all sounded like feedback then. Yeah. Oh, so there you go, Oasis. Especially for Clarky, who's in the studio with us this morning. He likes a bit of that. It's alright, don't worry, I don't mind. Every now and again, I suppose we've all got to do something we don't like, haven't we? You know what I mean?
If I don't know, mate, I wouldn't have requested it.
No, that's one of the beauties of it, you see. That's why people are finding it so funny.
It's the longest piece of feedback you've ever heard, Danny.
Anyway, we're going to move on. So, yeah, I first found out about the Urban Collective when somebody shared a video to me of you doing the Stag's Head on Dean.
Oh, yeah.
Because I used to DJ there, and I used to be a regular in there pretty much all the time. In fact, that is where me and the wife first got together.
Oh, is it? Right, quality.
So, you know, it was really nice that, and then to see what it was like inside.
Well, I try and, bring back some of the atmosphere of how it used to be, with the sound effects and whatnot. And I don't know, man, I noticed, some of the videos I've seen on Urban Exploration, nobody really touches the places in the community that really matter to people, man.
No.
You know what I mean? So I figured the pubs were one spot people, were overlooking. So I thought, yeah, I'll do that. And I've done quite a few pubs. I've got a series called Bygone Pubs. So yeah, that Stag's Head, I was shocked how badly it had, been made. And obviously it had been set on fire and all that business, but it's a shame, man.
Yeah, it was only a short time after it shutting as well that it got into such a state, and it's still in exactly the same mess now.
That was one of them. I never thought I'd really get a big response to it, but it's shocking. A lot of people frequent them joints. I got a good response on Churchill's as well. Down near Burndon Park.
All right.
Yeah, I did Churchill's.
I've not seen that one.
Yeah, it's a cracker, that, mate.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised what's left in there as well.
Yeah.
Oh, why?
Snooker
tables, everything, man. Couldn't believe it.
You'd think they'd clear that sort of stuff out, or at least try and flog some of it,
I don't understand why half of these places are shut, man, you know what I mean? But everywhere I go, I see more and more pubs shutting. Yeah. It's becoming a bit of a thing now.
It is. So, I mean, you were doing one the other week, weren't you, in Salford? And you did the house next door.
Yeah,
the Crescent.
Yeah.
That was...
well, that's been there since like the 1800s, mate.
And you can tell, can't you, with some of that brickwork that were in there.
Well, I couldn't believe it when we got behind that door. When we got behind wall and that old door frame were there. That was like straight 1800s job. And it's just been locked away, behind this wall.
But it's that kind of heritage as well, and that kind of workmanship that's being lost these days, isn't it?
Well, some of the places are getting, people buy them and they say they've got the intention. I mean, that's supposed to be a grade 2 listed building. And you see where a couple of roof tiles have been removed and windows have been left open, and what they do is they buy the place and then they purposefully let it rot away, and then they can register it as unsafe and bring in the demo crew. But a place like that shouldn't be getting shut down, man.
No, they shouldn't.
Since the 1800s, I mean.
There's no way of stopping it though, is there really?
No.
And that's can be one of the things that's really annoying.
Well, it's funny because I stood at the back of it before we went in, and you can see all the construction going on and that, and you know, it's slowly moving its way towards Salford, all the new builds and that.
Yeah.
I know they're rebuilding the entirety of the Crescent and that, so I don't know. I did the police station as well, Crescent Police Station.
Yes.
And apparently they put a plan in to try and convert it to apartments, but I don't know, I think they're actually demoing that now as well, so I don't know.
It's lost, isn't it?
Oh, it's like the face of Salford is just changing, you know.
Yeah.
All the industrial, you know, like the industrial era, and the landscape's just a totally different thing, and it's not for the better either.
No,
Some of it is horrible.
More and more houses they're just cardboard wafer thin, aren't they? These new modern builds. We've got a similar thing happening in West Horton.
Yeah.
Every little piece of Greenland at the moment is just being built up.
Yep.
And the council are just throwing permission at them left, right and centre.
Yep.
But that's a political issue. We're not getting into
that.
Well,
I'm not getting into politics.
No, let's not get that way.
One thing I do see though is, you know, all this unaffordable housing gets made, and there's a lot more homeless people dotted about here and there, you know, everywhere I go, that's not improving.
No,
yeah,
it's
all
not.
these empty buildings are lying about, you know.
I know,
it's
getting a lot worse, isn't it?
Oh, aye.
I mean, some of these empty buildings could just be converted for get people out of the cold, couldn't they? Just
they
over
wouldn't
the
even
winter.
need to convert them, mate, just let someone in.
Well, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Half of them are livable.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
I mean, there's quite a few. I mean, one of the questions that somebody's sent in, they've always wondered how you find the places to go.
Well, I just do a lot of research, man. You know, I've done I'll go on some of the old. There's like property websites, council websites, and just sometimes just, you know, Google Maps, stuff like that. Word of mouth even, but most of the time we just get out and about and search him down, you know.
Just have a good mooch round.
Oh, aye.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And do you need permission to go in, or
sometimes?
Sometimes.
This is the dodgy bit.
It's a grey area. This
Civil
I would imagine.
trespass.
Right.
That's what they call it. So
it's wrong though, isn't it? Because all you're doing, you're not causing no harm. You're not doing any damage.
Like that. And we never break and enter. You know, any place that we do get
to. On a lot of the videos that I've watched and seen of you, if there's some place you can't get into.
Oh yeah, we don't.
And you've mentioned.
Yeah, no, definitely no. We don't get. If we can't get in, we don't get in.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people going about doing these types of videos who do that. You know. It's mad because I started doing it and I never thought anyone would bother watching it. You know what I mean? And next thing you know, thousands of people are watching it. And it's madness.
It's a really informative site. I like how it's sort of closed as well, isn't it? Because you can't get in there without being accepted in there.
Oh, yeah.
And
so
what I found was really, I don't know how to put it. It was really nice the way that you accept people. Yeah. Because you get a list of people and then you put on and say, welcome to such a body, such a body.
That's just bog standard, that. I mean, I try and reply to every comment, but the videos are going up, like, it was a couple of hundred at first, and I was shocked with that.
Yeah.
But now it's going up into the thousands, 10, 15,000. Some of the vids have got 20-odd thousand people who've watched it.
Wow.
Comments coming in, man, you know, it's unbelievable. It's humbling because I never thought anyone would be interested.
No.
Especially with me rambling on the top of it, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Apparently, it's something people want to watch.
Oh, mate. I think they are really fascinating, the way you're going into it and you're getting in there. And let's stick another song on and we'll come back in just a few minutes and we'll chat some more.
Tune in to Howfen Radio and listen to Martin's Packed Lunch and he'll fill you up from 11 till 2.
So there we go, the Ocean Colour Scene, The Circle. And that's another one of Clarky's favourite songs, eh?
Quality tune.
It is a good one, that. Right, so let's talk then, because you've had a poll running on the Urban Collective for whether you're going to find somewhere spooky or not.
Right, all right.
And the results were quite staggering though.
Yeah,
there's a lot of people.
To be honest.
So,
I think people just want to see me terrified.
I don't think that's possible, is it?
Well, you'd be surprised, mate. When I switched that camera off, we've had a few shaky moments.
Have you?
But, yeah, you know, I had a few people message in, you know, they were worried that I were going to, you know, spoil what I'm doing in a way.
Right.
I think some people misinterpreted it as if I'm going to be out there actively searching for
being
ghosts.
Like ghost hunters kind of thing.
Yeah, it's not going to be anything like that.
No, I don't.
It's going to be the same type of thing that I do, but in notoriously haunted locations.
I can see where they're coming from.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, no, I don't think it'd be you doing
I wouldn't
that.
go down the Dedicacora route and all that business, you know what I mean?
No, that's been ruined before, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. No,
so, have you any places in mind yet? Or
I've got a couple. Well, I've been looking at the Old Man and Skive. I'm thinking of bobbing down there, see if we can arrange some kind of, just a little trip down into the basement, because here there's like a tunnel network underneath. To be honest, I've been looking into Bolton, and some of the old maps, there's tunnel systems over the entirety of the town,
Yeah.
So,
well, you've done some of the under Knowsley Street, haven't you?
Yeah, well, we did the River Irk, and those old archways that we found, they used to run above ground.
Yeah.
You could see on one of the photographs at the beginning. So when they built the market up, they got buried.
Yeah.
But it's pretty creepy down there.
Yeah, there was some.
I love it though,
I was watching the one where you're trying to get Reese attacked by rats, trying to show him that tunnel bit, that drainage.
Yeah, I always seem to capture the funny moment with Reese. Yeah. Oh, I
think he has fun as well, doesn't he? Snapping away with his camera.
Hey, well, he's a good photographer, Reese.
Yeah,
He's got some good snaps.
He really has, hasn't he?
Yeah. I went out with a lad, and Daft Monkey, he does some good vids. Well, his dad, Steve, he does some paranormal stuff.
Right.
Channel called the Paradox Club, and he goes into all the EVP stuff and all that business, And some people want to see that, so we're hopefully arranging a pretty creepy trip.
Yeah.
That will involve that, but I'll be doing my own thing, trying to debunk it,
Yeah.
The noise we heard, I don't think it was a ghost, It might have been a leaky pipe or something, man.
Yeah. Putting
not
reality into it.
I won't be terrified when I am there, It's highly likely.
I'm sure, I'm absolutely sure it's going to be really interesting, whatever it turns into. It's so the Old Man Inside, that'll be because they've had videos in the before of things moving, so they say.
Well, I've seen a couple of these. Yeah, I've seen a photograph someone took at a window.
Yeah,
apparently, but these photographs, these audio recordings, these video things, it's never fully clear, is it?
No.
This is the thing, so that's why I can't really believe in it, man. You know?
I think that's I think it's going to be one of those there to believe it kind of moments.
Yeah.
If
I'm there to try and debunk it, mate.
Yeah.
I don't believe it really.
No.
But that's not to say
it's not going to happen.
Yeah. It's like when you watch The Exorcist, then when you're younger, then you go upstairs to the toilet, and you've got that feeling at the back of your neck. I get that feeling anyway.
Yeah.
But I suppose going in there after learning a bit of spooky history, it's going to intensify that, innit, man?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I would imagine so.
You've got to. I don't know, man. You got to know. You when you start hearing them creepy noises, you've got to know it's not paranormal.
No.
But then again, I don't know, man. We'll have to wait and see till I'm there.
We're going to wait and see for them. Okay, we're going to stick you another record on now. Record. How bad does that sound? We're going to play yet another one of your requests, if that's all right.
Yep, sound, mate.
Is it
another Oasis one?
No. I'm saving myself for Oasis. I might stick you some more on in a bit. No, I've got to do a little bit of a jingle as well when I can find it. I don't know where it's gone. Advertising our next week's show, we've got Jimmy coming in next week, and he's going to be talking us through local West Horton pits, the coal pits, and a bit of the railway history around West Horton.
Quality.
So I'm going to find that in a second, and I'll stick you that on right after this.
Grab your brew. Grab your butter, take a pew. It's Martin's Packed Lunch on Howfen Radio.
If I talk about West Horton, first of all, it's a village surrounded by about 8 villages. And I'll tell you what them are. Wingates, Foregates, Ulton, Common Daisy, Checkerment, Ulton, Whitehorse. Yeah. And they all had mines. Each one of them villages all had mines. Yeah. Some had a few, some had just 1 or 2. And mining started in West Horton about 1500s.
Did it?
Yeah.
Wow, so
only on a small scale, yeah. I'll explain all that. But True records only go back to about 1740.
So there were nothing before that, no records. But
No records, but there are plenty of pits.
yeah,
But they weren't deep pits.
no.
They were shallow called bell pits or drift mines where you walk in. And a lot of them were discovered accidentally by farmers, you know.
Right.
While they were ploughing field, bit of coal on plough. Start digging.
So they
You get a
were
bucket
digging.
full of coal, and before you know it, there's a barrel full. Before you know it, you've got a drift mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how they work.
Mm.
And that were back in 1500s.
Back at 1500s, that, yeah. But that mine would be just for farmers' use. He'd sell it to friends and local people.
Yeah.
And then, like, once it got exhausted, it was just abandoned.
Right.
So that would just become flooded, and eventually it to be like a fishing pond.
Right.
And that's why a lot of people around here is ponds, and they were originally
Bell pit.
bell pits, yeah.
Bell pits.
Former bell pits. Alton area is full of them.
So that's Jimmy, who's going to be with us next week. We did a little bit of a recce, just telling you all about what's going to be going on next week, and he's going to be covering the different districts of West Orton over the coming weeks. So if you have any questions, please get them into us. You can text them on 07935 046104, or you can talk to us on Facebook at Howfen Radio or Martin's Packed Lunch, or send us an email, presenters@howfenradio.co.uk. So we've still got Clarky here in the studio with us, and we're going to move on. I've got a question for you. Somebody's asked me.
Yeah.
What inspired you to start doing this? What gave you the push to do it?
Well, I've always been out and about, mooching about, and been intrigued by the unknown, you know. But I've seen a few videos, and people were covered in places, you know, these big grand mansions, and
Yeah.
it all just seemed, you know, you see the videos and it's just clickbait. Is this place haunted? And, you know, just daft things like that. And then you watch the video and the histories are wrong. You know, even some videos that are based in Manchester, Salford and whatnot. And I thought, you know, I'm going to try and do it, and do it with a bit of substance, man, you know. And try and include the things that count,
Yeah.
what matter to people. So I want to cover the Northwest. That is the main goal, to cover as much as I can.
And obviously there's no funding in this, is there? You do it all out
I
of your
do
own
it all
pocket.
myself, mate. Yeah.
And you do
I mean,
your own
people-
editing, don't you?
Yeah, I do all my own editing at home. People have been like advised, you should start like Kickstarter or whatever it is, a Patreon and all this lot, you know. So I don't know, man. I never even thought anyone would even bother watching, mate. You know what I mean? And
I mean, you've
here
so
I
many
am
members
now.
now as well on Facebook at least, and,
Yeah.
and maybe it's the way to go. Maybe it might
Oh,
help
aye.
you. You
Well,
know,
You never know. But I'm enjoying it, man. You know what I mean?
I
It's
suppose,
not
yeah.
like, I'm not doing it to gain anything from it. I'm doing it because I just enjoy doing it.
yeah.
And
And
I
it
hope the
is-
videos will stay around, man, for a long time.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I've got to admit though, a lot of the videos that I've seen of what you're doing, you actually do the history behind it. You even ask people for photos and
Yeah.
things like that, and they
Well, that's
all get
why-
put into the videos,
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
they, of past
exactly.
histories and
Yeah.
of the places that you've been, the real life
Yeah.
that have gone on there.
Some of like the research, you know, you'd think I do all the historical research myself, and you know, I mean, if I did it, half of it'd probably be wrong, you know. But I know what I'm doing with the editing, you know, for setting a mood or whatever. But that's why I called it the Urban Collective, because I don't want it. You know, you see some of these videos and they're at this grand, fantastic place, middle of nowhere. Yet 3/4 of the video is their face on the camera.
Yeah.
Asking you to click the like and subscribe. So really, they're not really interested in the place where they are. You know, it's plainly obvious, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose so.
So
Because
it
you've
is.
never, I've, to be honest, I don't think on the videos I've seen, I've never really seen you appear.
Oh no, I don't.
On
I
any
don't
of
put
them.
me on it, mate. It's
No,
not
I
about
didn't
me,
think
is
you
it?
did.
You know what I mean?
No.
I think that's what puts most people off. Some of the other stuff. I mean, some people like it. It's that YouTube culture, isn't it?
Yeah.
Click. You know, some people. You put the video on. It's like click like, click subscribe before they've even said anything.
Yeah.
And they're in this grand mansion or something. You know, stunning Edwardian architecture or whatever. And it's their mugshot.
Yeah.
And it's like, show me the place, man.
Yeah.
So I figured I'd do it proper. You know.
And you do.
No disrespect to anyone else. You know,
No.
they're doing their own thing and that, but.
Yeah.
I just
You
wanted to
bring
do
a serious genuineness to it.
Yeah, well, a lot of people have said that. I just wing it when I'm there, man. There's no, like, preset script or anything.
No.
And a lot of the time, I like to go in the place, record it, and then do the research afterwards. You know, so some of the videos, you know, there'll be a nice intro with the history. Yet in the footage, I'm not too sure of the history because I like the element of surprise when I go in there, you know.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Especially some of the stuff we've found, man. You know, we've found some quality artifacts and historical things, you know. So
that leads me on to another question. Have you, do you, any of the bits that you find out there, do you do anything with it?
No, can't do anything with it. Well, that's when, you know, if I'm in there civil trespass, if there was... You know, if it is a building that I'm not really meant to be in, you know, well, then you're going to get done for theft and all this lot, you know, breaking and entering and all this lot. Basically, what I do, pitch up, camera on from the off, film every single entrance so people know that I've not broke in and that. So I've got every video I've ever done, I've got backlogged and all the extra footage, you know. Yeah. So, you can't really take now. No. But if I found something of real historical significance, then I'd probably let the right parties know or something, you know.
And pass it on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's nice. It's just somebody asked the other day that they'd seen, what was it, some silver down under Knowlesbury Street, and they were saying, I wonder if he's doing out with that, or is he...
Well, no, I've never took anything like that. You can go down there now, you still see it there. Yeah. Well, I've found all sorts of stuff, but the things that intrigue me, like, is... You know, I'll go into an old house and someone's life is just laid out there before you, you know, photographs, everything. And, you know, sometimes it don't feel right being there. So I don't root through stuff and things like that, you know, but.
Just what's there or on shore.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Sometimes it just doesn't feel right. Yeah. You know, because you don't know what's happened here. You know, it could have been a tragic thing. It could, you know. So, but I get good feedback on them videos, you know, where we find all the old artifacts, photographs and stuff like that. I mean, some people they've seen a photograph on one of my videos that they've not seen for like 30 years. Yeah. And they're thanking me for it, you know.
Yeah, well, it's like that Stag's Head one. There were pictures in that, and it's like some of the people there. It's like, wow, I've not seen them for years.
Well, I got in touch with a chap who took some of them old black and white, you know, the really cool looking 70s photos, you know, mods and rock.
Like football team there, didn't he? Yeah.
Some of them were just, he went round taking pictures of all regulars, and I asked him if I could use the pics. I forget his name now. Sorry, pal, if you're listening. But, he took some really cool pictures, man. Yeah. And that's what I want it to be. Like I said, you know, I don't show my face on it now. I don't want it to all be about me. I want it to be, you know, everyone getting together and remembering things that should be remembered, you know, and not letting it all go down the Swanee for all these new, you know, glass buildings that no one wants to see and no one can afford. Yeah. Straight up.
Yeah, I'm with you. And on that, we shall move in. Bit of Stone Roses.
Oh, aye.
Pick one, Waterfall or the Resurrection. Waterfall?
That'll do.
Everybody normally goes for Fool's Gold, don't they? And that's just a bit overplayed, that one, I think. But
bit of Waterfall, mate. So
that'll do. Here we go, then.
You're listening to Martin's Packed Lunch on Howfen Radio.
So there we go. A bit of Stone Roses. That's going out specially for our guest, Clarky.
Proper tune, mate.
You're liking that one? Excellent. That's all right. Well, we've still got plenty of requests in. If you've got any requests, you can always text us 07935 046 104. Or if you've got any questions for Clarky while he's here, give us a shout. Yep. So you've been working Daft Monkey.
Yeah, well,
you might as well give him a booster.
Yeah, he's only just started him, mate. So we've been chatting a while. But his dad does all the paranormal stuff, like I said. But we did the Crescent and the Crescent Pub, Police Station, Crescent Pub. Yeah. So I think he's had a few more views now since we've done a little collab. But he's a good lad. We met up outside the Peel building, and apparently he's done some paranormal stuff in there with his dad.
Right.
Because he's into all like the EVP detectors and all this lot, which I'm like, you know, half and half. Yeah. So it'd be good to go with someone who knows what they're doing in that department and see if they can convince me. You know what I mean?
That'd be a challenge, wouldn't it? Proper challenge. There we go. So, what's next then? Apart from,
well, I'm off somewhere after I've finished on this, mate. To be honest with you, but I have to keep that one a little bit secret at the minute. So some
Okay.
places I can't reveal. You know, you hear on the grapevine people frown upon you revealing locations, but you know, if I'm doing a location that 6,000 people have been in, you know, how can I hide it?
Yeah.
So
I'm
it's
with
better
you.
to give it a good send off and the history that it deserves. So that's what I'm trying to do, you know.
That's a nice sentiment.
Well,
that.
yeah, exactly.
I like
It's-
that. That's good. That's really good.
These things matter to people, don't they, man? You
Yeah.
know, it might just be a derelict pub on the end of the street, but how many people have been in there?
That's true.
Weddings, funerals, you know, you don't understand what goes on in there, do you, man? It's a
No.
lot of history.
There is. So they can find you on Facebook on the
Yep,
Urban Collective.
Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, yeah.
Yeah, you're all over the place.
Well,
So,
apparently I've got to get on Instagram. People keep telling me get on Instagram, so I'm going to do it.
apparently it's the future.
Is it? Right,
Yeah,
okay.
apparently.
All right.
It's the way forward.
I'm a bit of retro 80s child, mate. I'm still stuck
Me too,
in that
mate.
era.
Me too, mate.
If I can watch it on VHS, then
Yeah, yeah, I'm with you on that one. Definitely. Dragged up in 80s, that
Yeah.
was the best era in life.
easily.
Anyway, where do we go next? I suppose I'm going to put myself under a little bit more suffering for you lovely people out there.
Bit of Oasis again.
There you go. Some more Oasis going out there, especially for all you lovely people out there.
Can't beat a bit of proper old school rock and roll, eh, mate?
Oh, you can. Oh, you can. Trust me, you can. Anyway. Right, let's move on, shall we? So, we've just been talking about the real people and real lives behind what you do that keep you going. And how these videos actually do touch real people because of real lives. And that is what keeps you going then.
Yeah, well, you know, I love doing it anyway, but when I wanted it to be something that everyone is a part of. So when I go in there, I like to go in there blind, you know. I mean, I did one called Smudges in Bolton.
Yeah.
And I ended up, there were a chap called Frank who got the place done up. He had it all the original wood restored, the bar. I mean, the place looks stunning even in its derelict state now.
Yeah.
And I ended up talking to his wife. And that's when it really hit home, you know, how it affects people and that. Because I got a lot of feedback on that one. And she gave me some old photographs and that. And I kind of steered that one, you know, towards remembering Frank for what he did. Because it didn't last long enough, you know, with all the recession and all that business. The pub ended up closing.
Well, there's more and more pubs, aren't there, going down the pan. And it's really hard work for licensees now. And
it's getting a bit suspect, if you ask me. I really do think so. Too many are closing. Too many.
It is getting a bit too much, and it just seems to be keep putting on more and more pressure, don't they?
Well, on the subject of paranormal stuff, like we were on about before, we did Smudges, and we had a bit of a creepy moment in there because we did that blind just on the day. We went past the place, and, you know, if you actually just walk past it on the street, it looks like a foreboding place, you know.
Yeah.
It's in the derelict state that it is, with all boards on windows and that. And we went in there, and we went down in basement. I mean, after I was editing the video, you can hear a bit of a whisper on video, but it could be it could be my throat doing a nasally thing, you know, anything. I'm not saying it's a ghost, but we went into the basement and I picked up the darts trophy. The trophy just lay on the floor, and we heard 100% a noise behind us. And it turns out after researching the place, you know, editing the video and hearing that noise, which kind of made the hair stand up on the back of my neck anyway. The trophy actually belonged to this guy called Frank, who actually passed away, unfortunately. And apparently someone had died in the basement a couple of years prior to that. So these are the things when you can never be too sure. Yeah. You know, bit of a creepy moment. Yeah. And the hairs on my neck are standing up. Thinking about it now, you know. Yeah. And my mate Christian, he were there with me. He won't forget it either. Oh, why?
It does sound a bit...
Yeah, it was, mate. It was.
That way out. But I know in years gone by, old landlords were well attached to the pubs, weren't they? They were 24/7 dedication.
Proper British pubs, you know.
Yeah.
There's a couple of them. I mean, I go in a few pubs here, there and everywhere. Some of them are still there, but they're clinging on.
Yeah.
You know, it's... All these chains are opening up. It's not the same thing, man.
No, there's
It's not
just
the
no
same.
personality in them,
No,
is there?
not at all.
They try and put personality into them,
It's
but
not happening. You want the nag's
it's
head
painful.
out of Only Fools and Horses, man, don't you? Proper
well, you've got
boozer.
proper characters
Yeah.
in there as well, haven't you? Anyway, I've just found it on YouTube. The Urban Collective, they're on there. I've subscribed as well
nice
now,
one,
so
mate, yeah.
we're in there.
Well, we're on Facebook. We have a group on Facebook, and there's
Yeah.
also an actual page. And we're on Twitter, at Clarky1503 on Twitter.
Right.
So, yeah, we've got a few things going. But Facebook, it seems to be really, really taking off. I don't know. It's easier to reach people. I mean, YouTube's going up now. I'm getting a lot more subscribers on there, so.
Yeah.
But it's not what I'm in it for. You know,
But
one
these, I mean,
comment will
these
do
things
me.
can help. Like you said,
Oh,
I mean, you know, equipment, it costs money.
Well, I know.
And I know it's all coming out of your pocket and
Yeah.
you're doing it for the love
I
of
know.
it. But, I mean, you know,
I mean, people are asking me what equipment are you using, all this lot. And I don't think the videos look great and cinematic. To be honest, every time I put a video out, I hate it. You know, but that's
Why?
because I'm just like, you know, I want it perfect.
Right,
I want it
I'm with
as
you.
perfect as it can be.
Yeah.
You know, plus I've got to listen to myself rambling, and nobody likes listening to their own voice, mate. You know
no,
what
they
I mean?
don't. No,
So-
true.
But yeah, I only use like a Canon T3i Rebel, 200 quid camera, you know,
Right.
25 frames per second, 1080p, that's it. It doesn't even autofocus, I have to manually focus it, man, you know, but it does the trick, mate.
It does.
You know?
It does. I mean, some of the videos that are on there are absolutely
Oh, aye.
fabulous.
Well, there's a few you've not seen, mate, in and around.
Yeah, there
Bolton,
is.
so,
There is.
yeah, you'll have
I'm
to
glad
have a
you've
look.
told me about
Oh,
some
aye.
of these. I'm going to be doing a lot more researching later, and I hope you don't mind. I'll share the YouTube as well.
No,
and,
mate, no, that's fine.
and what have you. I think it's really important what you're doing. I think it's a fabulous thing that you're doing.
Yeah.
You're out there showing us our heritage and what we're losing.
Oh, aye.
But putting real people's lives into perspective in those domains. And
Yeah.
I think it's really fabulous what you're doing. And
one-
I thank you for doing it.
No, oh,
especially
nice
at
one.
Stag's Head. That was just like,
Yeah.
to me, that got me.
I think you'll like the Churchill's one then.
Yeah, I will
Oh,
do.
aye.
I will do. Mind you, Churchill's, I only ever went in once.
Well, if you listen to the radio skit that comes on over top, there's a little football pun there from a Mancunian to a Boltonian.
Okay. Oh, I see. It's getting like that now, is it? Okay, then. Now then, have you any more requests before we go into our next hour?
I heard a good tune the other day, LP. I think it was called Lost on You, if you can find that one, mate.
If it's on here, it's yours. And
Yeah.
it's not.
Let's have a think.
You got some more Ocean
The
Colour
Verve,
Scene?
bit
or-
of Sweet Symphony, mate, if possible. Proper tune.
I have got that somewhere. And there we go. We shall do that just for you, mate. Thank you very much. Here we go.
You're listening to Martin's Packed Lunch on Howfen Radio.
Yeah, there we go. The sound of the Verve and Bittersweet Symphony, especially for Clarky. Enjoying it today, are you?
Quality music.
Excellent. I've just found out it's his first interview on radio. I'm surprised. I'm
Not somewhere I ever thought I'd be, mate, to be honest.
well,
with
mate,
you.
you're doing such a good job. I've got a message here for you anyway.
All right.
And I'll read it back as it
Yeah,
says.
all right, mate.
Hi, Martin. Hopefully this gets to you on time. I'm Clarky's partner. Could you tell him I love him and I'm so proud of him? And the kids said, well done, Dad. We love you.
Wow. I
I'm
wasn't
a-
expecting that. I really wasn't.
So there you go, mate. Well done.
Quality.
See, everybody's behind you.
Yeah, man.
I know one of the comments when we were messaging each other, you were a bit worried if people were going to take it the wrong way.
Yeah.
But I can see why. But do you know what?
I think I'm earning the trust of people, aren't I?
I think
know
you
what I
really
mean?
are. I
So,
think there's a lot of love out there as well for
Yeah.
what you're doing, a lot of support.
it's
And
proper humbling, man. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
You're
I
doing a
thought
grand
people
job.
would hear my accent and that and think, you know, but I don't know.
I think that's a part of the video that just sort of works for me.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I have mates from Salford and Manchester and what
Yeah.
have you, and I always take mickey out of them being Manx and stuff
Oh,
like
aye.
that. But
Well, I said Mank before, Salfordian. I get it right. Get it right, man.
yeah, but they all get tired with saying
Yeah,
Bruce,
yeah,
don't
they do. They do.
And it's wrong.
Yep.
It's wrong. Anyway,
I can't believe my missus on that, though.
Why not?
No, I didn't think she knew how to. I weren't expecting it, man. You know what I mean?
Do you know what? I just off her then a few minutes ago, and he was telling us all about his family and his missus and how they've been together for so long. And he's, you know what?
And then that pops up.
His face comes alight when he's talking about him. It really does. The passion that's going on in this guy for his family and what he's going on with the videos and where he's at, it's just admirable. Really is. So from Howfen Radio,
mate. I appreciate it. I really do.
Sticking around with us for a while, and you're going to do a quiz with us, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll do it, mate. I'll do
music quiz.
Not that my knowledge will be any use to you, but you never know.
Well, there's a couple of questions in there. I didn't know whether you'd stick around for quiz today.
I'll stick around.
There's a couple of questions in there that I'm hopefully you may know.
All right.
And I've just realised something, that normally in my first hour I do things called The Voice.
Right.
And I've not done a single one
today.
Sorry, mate. No, it's just me getting carried away, mate. No, it's not your fault.
Rambling on.
Absolutely fine. So it's really moment. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play you a voice.
Right.
And I've got a few voices that I'm going to play in the next hour and see if anybody can figure out who they are.
Right, okay.
Right, so
am I allowed to say, or do I say it on the quiet and the listeners...
Well, I'll play it, we'll be off her, and then if you know it, by all means shout in.
All right.
But if you don't, or just wait until we're all off, if you know what I mean. All right, so this is the first one. I thought we'd start off nice and easy. Are you ready?
Whether they buy it or download it, it doesn't really matter. It's still bloody good.
I thought you might know that one.
No question about that one, mate.
Yeah?
No question.
So we'll let people think about that for a little while before we give them the answer.
Whether they buy it or download it, it doesn't really matter. It's still bloody good.
So there you go. If you know who that is, you can text the answer to 07935 046 104. Or you can catch us on Facebook. Philippa's tuned in as well. Good morning, Philippa. Hope you're well. Philippa's one of our regular listeners. She tunes in and does the quiz with us online.
Yeah,
so if people want to find us on Facebook, Martin's Packed Lunch, get on the messenger. You can send me your answers on there, and they flash up to me while we're doing the quiz. Right. So it's
there's a funny
quite
thing,
interactive.
I was searching for the address last night for this place.
Right.
And it's Martin's Packed Lunch, and I'm searching Martin's Lunchbox. So you can imagine where I ended up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm ever going to grow up feeling like a real man now.
Yeah, please make sure if you're searching, it's Martin's Packed Lunch. We had a presenter here who's no longer with us, but he used to keep saying it was Martin's Lunchbox, and then it kept giving him bad thoughts as well. It's just one thing that you don't want to go there.
The internet is a scary place, believe you me.
It's terrifying, really. So anyway, we'll give you that voice one more time. If you know the answer, 07935 046 104.
Whether they buy it or download it, it doesn't really matter. It's still bloody good.
Grab your brew, grab your butter, take a pew. It's Martin's Packed Lunch on Howfen Radio.
There we go, a bit of Inspiral Carpets there, lovely stuff. Steve signed in as well. Steve, good morning, or rather good evening to you, my friend. Hope you're having a good day. Glad to see you back with us. He's been skiving off for the last couple of weeks. He's been fixing people's cars and all that kind of stuff.
Is he a presenter or just like a regular?
No, Steve's a regular tune-in.
Right,
He lives in Brisbane, Australia.
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that.
A mate of mine. He's, in fact, we have a bit of sibling rivalry because Philippa, who's tuned in, that's his sister.
Right, all right.
So they're like competing against across the other side of the globe. They're fighting out for who's who. So we've got Clarky with us still. He's going to be joining us for the quiz from the Urban Collective. If you've not seen any of his work, find him on Facebook or YouTube. There are some fascinating videos on there of places where he's been and videoed the decay, Urban Decay, through, it just says the Urban Decay, we film it. And they do. And it's exactly what it says on the tin. There's old buildings in there, inside of places gone by. I don't know if Steve's seen it or not, but I know he'd be interested in the Stag's Head one.
Well, with him being from Bolton originally. Yeah.
Well, I think that's where he met his missus as well, was around Dean.
Wow.
So
this is the thing, it brings all people together. You know, I've seen people commenting on posts who've not even seen each other for years. So.
Yeah, it's true. So, anyway, we're going to do the darts report now. So, are we ready? Last week's results are as follows. Barnstormers 8, White Lion 9, Daisy Hill first 9, The Mercury 8. They beat us. Daisy Hill A 10, Pro DHCC 7, Notorious Bug 9, and the West Orton Connie Club 8. So, Connie Club beat again. There's a bit of a turn up for Bucks. But tonight's fixtures in the continuation of the league are Mercury versus the Notorious Bug, Pro DHCC versus Barnstormers, West Orton Connie Club versus Daisy Hill First, and the White Lion versus Daisy Hill A. So those are your fixtures for this evening. And if you have any comments, please don't hesitate. Get in touch, 07935 046 104. Or, of course, you can find us on Facebook, Howfen Radio, or on Martin's Packed Lunch. So we're going to stick you another song on now, and then we will be back with your quiz. So please, pens and paper at the ready.
Tune in to Howfen Radio and listen to Martin's Packed Lunch, and he'll fill you up from 11 till 2.
It's unbelievable. We'll just have to... we were just doing a picture sessions then. We're taking pictures. We were sort of running out of time. We've got 2 out of 3 done. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're just going to stick another song on while we finish off, because we're just, doing the advertising and the prepping and stuff like that. So just bear with us a bit, ladies and gentlemen. We'll stick you another track.
Photograph, man.
Okay, there we go. So we've discovered that Clarky doesn't like photos.
I'm not photogenic at all, man.
I'm not photogenic either, but end of the day,
yeah.
If your camera don't break, keep going.
I cannot stand having my photographs taken.
No. Anyway, my wife sent in a comment. She said, great show, but she's enjoyed listening. She's going to keep listening in car, but she can't do it quiz.
Right.
I reckon she's only saying that because she's not the strongest.
Idea who it is,
she's not the strongest quiz player.
I got it straight
anyway.
away, that one.
We shall move on. Right, so no, we won't. I've lost my mouse. Okay, quiz questions. Here we go. Number 1. Have you got? Oh, we need pen and paper. Just.
There's one here. Pen.
So
I've got a pen. Just use back of your sheet, Clarky. That sheet there on top there. No, that. Oh, there, Liz. There,
there we go.
Just use back of that. That'll do. There we go. We should have sorted that out before we started. Sorry about that.
Sorry, what's your name? Is it Clarky?
Clarky.
Yeah.
How do you spell that?
Clarky.
Clarky from the Urban Collective.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the man. Okay.
Sorted.
Right, quiz time.
Is this for me, this quiz?
It's for everybody.
Right, okay.
Anybody listening now, get your pen and paper. We'll ask all the questions, and then we'll come back and give you all the answers. See how well everybody did.
Yep.
So, number 1. What was the first ever music video shown on MTV? You should know that. I'll just, as well, the microphones stay up while we're doing the quiz.
Yeah.
Just then people online know that we're not cheating in any way, shape or form.
I think I've got it, but I don't know, man.
Well, it's a guess. So what was the first ever music video shown on MTV? Philip is wrong anyway.
Yeah.
Blur and Oasis had a Brit pop battle with their songs Country House and Roll With It. Which band claimed the number 1 chart position at that time? So Blur and Oasis had a Brit pop battle with their songs Country House and Roll With It. Which band claimed the number 1 chart position?
Do you know what? You've got me on that one. I don't know, mate. I don't know, actually. I'm half and half.
See, I've stuck questions. Well, yeah, it's a 50-50, and it's one or the other.
I'd like to believe, but
don't.
I don't know, man.
Anyway. See, I told you I'd put some questions in that would tickle your brain, you might know.
You had to put one of them in, didn't you?
Yeah.
Flummox me and me.
I've not finished there. Not finished. It's not finished yet. We're going to get more in just a minute. Hang on. Just got to move my screen, then Liz can't see screen. There we go. Can't have Liz cheating now, can we?
Yeah.
Liz ain't got glasses on, so Liz stands no chance
okay then.
to see that distance.
Number 3. In which American city was the Motown record label based? So, in which American city was the Motown record label based?
I know it, and it's not coming to mind. I really do know
Gets
it.
a lot of people, that one.
Was it in the name? It was something Motown.
Don't think so, no.
No, I don't know.
Oh, I know it. I'm sure it begins with a C.
No, it doesn't.
Does it not?
I'll give you a clue there. It doesn't begin with a C. It's otherwise known as the Motor City, but that's a clue. Number 4. I'm going to play you a little bit of a track, and I'd like you, please. You get 3 points for this one if you get them. So I want the name of the song, the group, and the year from this track. I have to stop it there because it says the title.
I have heard that.
I would have thought I'm more than surprised if you've not.
I have.
Because it's proper.
No, I know it, mate. I know
under
it.
the title of Manchester music, innit, sort of thing.
Man.
So that's why it's the. Lizzie's looking at me all very serious.
She's going to
then.
get every single one of them right and make me look like a right suit.
Listen, you can't do any worse than my wife normally does. And Philippa's got all 3 on that one, so well done, Philippa.
Yeah, well done. I'm not going to have one right.
Not got an answer off Steve yet. But number 5. Which year saw the breakup of the Beatles?
Oh, man.
So, which year saw the breakup of the Beatles? There's a tricky one. You can guess. Guesses are allowed. Thinking it. I don't think this music quiz is right up Clarky's street. He knows answers, but it's just not coming.
No, I'm on the spot, man. I'm on the spot.
I know, definitely. Number 6. Which Destiny's Child member did Nelly collaborate with on the song Dilemma? So, which Destiny's Child member did Nelly collaborate with on the song Dilemma?
I'm disgusted with myself because I know it. What were we talking about before modern music as well, man?
Well, it's 2000, so it's not that modern.
Yeah.
But it's sort of where modern music started declining.
Yeah.
So Steve's got it down under. Quite surprised at that. So's Philippa. I don't know why I'm surprised at that, Steve. Sorry, mate. But anyway, number 7. All right. That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. I really love your Tiger Light. That's neat. That's neat. That's neat. That's neat. Name the song of the artist. Now we're going back in time to proper lyrics, apparently.
Do we want the year?
No, I'm not bothered about the year. No, I've not researched that bit. I just got the artist and the band. The song title and the band. So I shall repeat that. All right. Oh, sorry. All right. That's all right. That's right. That's right. That's right. I really love your Tiger Light. That's neat. That's neat. That's neat. That's neat. Name the song of the artist.
You could have at least put it in key for us.
Maybe next time. Number 8. Which song did Radio 1 DJ famously refuse to play in 1984 due to its suggestive lyrics, propelling the song to number 1 in the UK? So which song did Radio 1 DJ famously refuse to play in 1984 due to its suggestive lyrics, propelling the song to number 1 in the UK?
Ooh.
Got you thinking, hasn't it?
They've all got me thinking, mate. I've not got a single one right. There's no question about that.
Oh, Steve's got it. He should do. That was our era, though, wasn't it, Steve?
It was my era.
So,
I was only just born.
well, I was starting DJing sort of around that.
Wow.
Yeah, around that time at school. So, I was there. Number 9. Which American rap artist sold 32 million albums in the 2000s? in the noughties? So which American rap artist sold 32 million albums in the noughties?
Gotta know that one, haven't I?
I would have thought so.
I don't know how to spell it.
It's a
IT.
It's a backwards Z. It's a backwards Z.
IT. That's how you spell it. Are you helping her out now?
No.
I think I've got who it is.
You think you have? I'll tell you in a minute. It's not. I get where you're trying to go with that. Well, TV theme tune, famous TV programme, and this is a blast from the past, but it's been redone on piano for you. So try this one when it plays. You got that one?
Sorry, Olive.
Brilliant. Okay, just a recap as well, because we've not actually come back and told anybody who this was.
Whether they buy it or download it, it doesn't really matter. It's still bloody good.
So, who was that?
Noel Gallagher.
Noel Gallagher, correct.
Easy, mate.
Well done, fantastic. I'm quite happy that you got
As
that.
long as I got that right, then I'm all right, mate. Everything else, we can blame it on my
Belty.
age, man.
Well, while people are still thinking about them questions, I'm going to play another voice, or rather, there's a couple of voices here.
Right.
See if you can guess who these are.
This is a bit like a normal Saturday night for us, though, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
Got it on.
She comes round my
That's
house
one of them.
every Saturday.
There's two in
We
this.
used to watch X
Yeah.
Factor.
Yeah, when I weren't
What's his
working.
name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Don't
I'm
say
not saying
it.
you're unemployed. Using my electricity, using my toilet.
No, you know, many times I've walked into his house and it's been dark and it's like he's saving electricity. It's pitch black.
I got it. I've got it.
That's the woman as well. I want the man and the woman.
We're getting into that.
You got them?
Yeah.
You're looking rather chuffed with yourself there,
Easy,
Clarky.
easy.
I made up with you.
I think I even watched that show, to be honest with you.
Right.
No, I.
Oh, cool. Excellent. Right. Well, have we got answers down? We don't want any recaps on our quiz.
I'll write it down.
Yeah, we'll come back to that in a few minutes. We'll let people think about them voices. Okay. Here we go then. So question 1, what was the first ever music video shown on MTV?
George Michael, Faith.
No, it wasn't.
Was it not?
No.
Why did that spring to mind then?
I don't know.
So,
Before that, I think. Was it the 80s?
I thought it was-
early 80s?
It was early 80s.
yeah.
I did
So-
look at the date earlier and I
I don't
forgot.
know, man. There's a significant thing to do with George Michael and MTV, I think. I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Just a guess, anyway. I tried.
You did anyway. And Liz, any ideas?
I got Vienna and Ultravox.
Oh, no.
Michael Jackson.
No. It was actually the Buggles. Video killed the radio star.
Well,
Such a stupid one, isn't it?
well, you know, I'm not really bothered. I got that one wrong, mate. So we
Good. That's all right then. So
Buggles.
this one, I suspect you'll be bothered about. Number 2, Blur and Oasis had a Britpop battle with their songs "Country House" and "Roll with It." Which band claimed the number 1 spot?
Country House.
Blur.
Yeah, I thought so.
I've got
It was.
so.
It was Blur. Correct.
Yeah, disappointing, though, man. Disappointing. Well,
Yeah.
do you know what? It's not a bad tune, actually.
No,
I'm
it's a
never
pretty good
part of
tune.
all that scene. I like both bands, man.
Yeah.
They've both done some good tunes.
Yeah, they have. Well, Blur better than Oasis personally, but no, the tunes are good. The tunes are good from Oasis.
I like the
It's just-
experimental stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Even the stuff he's done with the Gorillas, man, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, there is some really good stuff
Yeah.
with them. Anyway, number 3, in which American city was the Motown record label based?
Detroit.
Detroit.
There we go.
Correct.
There we go.
The Motor City sort of helped there then, did it?
Yeah, it did a bit, mate. Well, that comes to another
my
question
family was
later on.
emigrating to Michigan on the Titanic.
Right.
That's how I remember. Yeah.
No way, man.
So that's why you were asking about the M. Yeah, because it's in Michigan, isn't it? Is it the other way around? Anyway,
Michigan's a state.
yeah, so Detroit's in Michigan then.
Detroit, Michigan, yeah.
Something like that. Right, so name that song then. So name the song, the group and the year. If you got any of them, you get 1 point for each. And it was The Wonder Stuff, Size of a Cow,
Is this the
music one that I played.
I got McFly.
You got McFly. Hang on, shall we?
What was the tune again? Now
Let's just find it again and recap it. It was this one. There we go.
Yeah,
I just wanted the Size of a Cow bit playing there. Anyway. Right, so number 5. Which year saw the breakup of the Beatles?
So you've got me thinking, like, when Lennon got shot, and, you know, I don't know, man. I've got 69.
I've got 69.
Oh, actually, it's a bit of a tricky one, this, because John Lennon actually revealed in 69 that he was going to leave the Beatles, but they were still together until Paul McCartney said he was leaving in 1970.
So they weren't really fully together, though, was this?
No.
I reckon we can have that one.
I reckon I'll go with that. 1969, I'll go with that, because technically, I mean, the Beatles without John Lennon just...
They ain't the Beatles, mate.
Just wouldn't be, would they?
No, not at all.
No chance, nowhere near. Anyway, number 6. Which Destiny's Child member did Nelly collaborate with on the song Dilemma?
Kelly Rowland.
I feel the disappointment that you know that in your voice.
I shouldn't know that, man. I shouldn't know that.
But you do. Number 7. All right, that's right. Blah, 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 blah. Was, of course, the song and the artist were...
Tiger Feet, but I don't know the artist.
Mud.
Correct. Tiger Feet by
My
Mud.
dad's going to slap me for that one. I should know that, man.
Oh, don't hurt him, Dad. Don't. It's all right. It's only a question. Number 8. Which song did Radio 1 DJ famously refuse in 84? It was Frankie Goes to Hollywood. Relax.
Yeah, relax, I don't doubt that. Very suggestive song, to say the least.
Very. And that's
and an even more suggestive video.
It was quite a bit, wasn't it? It was. Number 9. Which American rap artist sold 32 million albums in the noughties?
Marshall Mathers.
Eminem.
Yeah.
Eminem. Are we accepting Eminem? Are we accepting that?
Eminem? She's done it like...
It looks like it. I mean, a quiz I did a while ago with the wife and Phil were here and our producer, and she'd put Eminem as in the sweets.
Well, that's what his name was originally from. You know, his name's Marshall Mathers.
Yeah.
He used to have the logo with M&Ms and that. You know. Yeah. I mean, I used to listen to that dude in like early 90s before even his proper stuff came out.
Yeah.
You know.
He's always been
when it came out proper, one, it was like unbelievable.
Yeah. Definitely.
Every single album he's ever done, mate. Greatest ever, no question.
And then number 10 was Name the TV programme.
Popeye.
Yeah.
Popeye, correct. Well done. So, we're going to stick on a little track while we work out who scored what, where and when.
Well, you missed one more question there.
Have I?
Yeah, the talk show.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah.
You mean this? Shall we do this as well?
That's the one.
She comes round my house every Saturday. We used to watch X Factor.
Yeah, when I weren't working,
Yeah, all right, I'm not saying you're unemployed. Using my electricity, using my toilet.
No, times I've walked into his house and it's been dark and it's like he's saving electricity. The light's always off.
Oh, well, if we're getting into that then.
So, of course, then, who are they?
Alan Carr.
The
girl.
The chatty man.
I'm half and half. I think it's Adele.
You're spot on.
Am I? Right, there we go.
You're spot on.
Wrong.
Did you? Who did you go for?
Stacey Solomon. I knew
Yeah, well, do you know what? I was half and half.
I knew you were a Cockney girl.
Yeah.
You can tell the accent, can't you?
Yeah. But no, you're well right there.
I only got 3 wrong, so not bad.
Hey, that's not bad. Well, we're going to tot up those answers. But in the meantime, give something people for them to think about. Who's this?
What's this about you and George Clooney pushing people around in wheelchairs in Venice? I said, you're my son. I would have expected more from you, to believe that kind of a story. Why would you ever think that something like that actually happened? And he said, because there are pictures.
Are you looking for clean, healthy, tasty food? Well, pop down and see me at West Autumn Market, Chef Dan to You. Or drop me a follow or a like on Facebook and Instagram. Chef Dan to You, listening, Howfen Radio.
Hi everyone, this is Neil from Fitbank Health Group. Hope you're well. Just wanted to say, come down and see us. We're at James Street on Long Lane in West Autumn, and we can help you with your fitness, your rehabilitation, any injuries, you want to lose weight. Come and see us, we can help you. Come and try out our new facility and come and have a good time. Number is 01942 386 200 and you're listening to Howfen Radio.
I'm Johnny Sands from Kickstarters. You can find us on Facebook at Kickstarters. That's with a Z. Our contact number is 07847 278 836 or via email at johnnysands@sky.com. Johnny with 2 N's. And you're listening to Howfen Radio.
What's this about you and George Clooney pushing people around in wheelchairs in Venice? And I said, you know, you're my son. I would have expected more from you. You know, to believe that kind of a story. You know what I mean? Why would you ever think that something like that actually happened? And he said, because there are pictures.
There we go. Okay, we've got some messages, more messages in. I'm just going to, I think this is it? Oh, yeah, it is. Right, so we've got a thank you from Suzanne.
Right.
And Graham Clark's messaged in.
Right.
Hashtag proud love dad.
Yep. He was going to be here with me today, but he couldn't make it.
Was he?
Well, he's, you know, we've done a lot of videos together, so.
Oh,
people want to see more of me, old man, so we're going to do a lot more.
In the future. Come on in. And Debbie's messaged in saying Noel Gallagher was one of the voices, and she's loving the music today. Apart from the Gallaghers, I am enjoying it. Apart from them, but we can't have everything.
You
can
love
we?
it, really.
So,
love it.
Do we know who this voice was?
What's this about you and George Clooney pushing people around in wheelchairs in Venice? And I said, you know, you're my son. I would have expected more from you. You know, to believe that kind of a story. You know what I mean? Why would you ever think that something like that actually happened? And he said, because there are pictures.
So, any ideas?
I can see his face, but I can't think of name.
Cuddly chap, isn't he? Cuddly face. Ghostbusters.
Aykroyd.
No,
Is it
no,
not?
it was the other one. The other famous
That's
one out
not
there.
Bill Murray.
That's Bill Murray.
Is it?
Well done, mate.
I cannot believe that is Bill Murray.
That is Bill Murray.
Wow.
Talking
It doesn't
about
sound like
filming.
him, that.
No,
it sounds.
It definitely is him.
Oh, mate, I know. I've seen hundreds of Bill Murray films. Man.
He's a quality actor, isn't he?
Yeah.
Groundhog Day and all of them.
Scrooge, mate. That's the one.
Oh, that is a belter, that. One of his best, that,
Classic.
definitely. Anyway, we've got another one then we're going to tease you with, and we're going to leave you thinking about this one. So if anybody out there knows who this may be.
I had it, you know, I did a movie in China, and so I was there for about 5 months with that thing, and then we did a press conference at the very end with that thing. No, it was, it was very...
So if you know who that is, you can always text us on 07935 046 104. I'm getting to that, Philippa. Ooh, stressing out here now. Who won the quiz? Ooh, touchy, some people.
Out of who?
Out of all the quiz, of only 4 people who've taken part online, including yourselves. But I know there's other people out there who've done it just for a laugh, because Debbie's texting one of answers. But anyway, so the results are... Oh, she's only whinging because her lunch hour's almost over. All right, Philippa, we're doing it now.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So the strongest team player this week with 8 points is Liz, because she's holding everybody else up. Next up, we've got Clarky with 9, and then it's out of Steve and Philippa, and it's usually pretty close between them. And this week, the winner is Philippa with 12 points.
Fair enough. I'll take the bronze then. I'm happy with the bronze.
Well, Steve got 11.
Yeah.
So jobs are good in there. Thank you very much for taking part in that. We're almost ready for our karaoke hour. If you're listening out there, come on over, give us a shout, text us or talk to us, Martin's Packed Lunch or on Howfen Radio. Howfen Radio's added photos. Does that mean that you've just put us on now? It's telling me that you've put us on. Oh, there we are. We're there. Clarky, me and you on Facebook.
Oh, my
Howfen
Lord.
Radio.
You
Live
are
and
kidding
large. Look at that.
Oh, wow. Please don't show me.
Thank you very much for taking part. Anyway, it's all good fun. So, like I say, we're going to move into some karaoke's in around about 5 minutes' time. We've got... Still going to tell you, who's this?
I had it, you know, I did a movie in China, and so I was there for about 5 months with that thing, and then we did a press conference at the very end with that thing. No, it was, it was very...
Any ideas?
I've recognised the voice again.
Well, we'll leave you thinking on it for a bit.
Grab your brew. Grab
leave you
your
thinking on
butter.
it.
Take a pew. It's Martin's Packed Lunch on Howfen Radio.
You're listening to Martin's Packed Lunch on Howfen Radio.
If I talk about West Sarton, first of all, it's a village surrounded by about 8 villages. And I'll tell you what them are. You know, Wingates, Foregates, Ulton, Common, Daisy Hill, Checkerent, Ulton, Whitehorse.
Yeah.
And they all had mines. Each one of them villages all had mines.
Yeah.
Some had a few, some had just 1 or 2. And mining started in West Sarton about 1500s.
Did it?
Yeah.
Wow, so
only on a small scale, yeah. I'll explain all that, but true records only go back to about 1740.
So there were nothing before that, no records. But
No records, but there were plenty of pits.
Yeah.
But they weren't deep pits.
No.
They were shallow called bell pits or drift mines where you walk in. And a lot of them were discovered accidentally by farmers, you know.
Right.
While they were ploughing field, bit of coal on plough. Start digging.
So
You get a bucket full of coal, and before you know it, there's a barrel full. Before you know it, you've got a drift mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's how they work. And that were back in 1500s.
Back at 1500s, that, yeah. But that mine would be just for farmers' use. He'd sell it to friends and local people.
Yeah.
And then, once it got exhausted, it was just abandoned.
Right.
So that would just become flooded, and eventually to be like a fishing pond.
Right.
And that's why a lot of people around here ponds, and they were originally
Bell pits.
bell pits, yeah.
Bell pits.
Former bell pits. Ulton area is full of them.
So there we go. That's Jimmy, who will be joining us next week. We're going to be talking about Daisy Hill and the pits that were down at Eatock and Buildall, I think it was called, if memory serves me right. We've been having a chat about that, and we're going to be having a few more chats over the next few weeks with Jimmy around the pits, and of course we will be covering Pretoria Pit, which is sort of infamous or famous around West Sarton.
Was there an accident there or something?
Yeah, there was
I was looking at that.
100 and I think I can't remember exactly how long ago it was now, but yeah, there were like 300 odd people died.
Was the road where it is situated on one of the lists for being one of the most haunted roads in Britain?
It certainly is.
Yeah, I thought so.
It certainly is, yeah. Apparently down Platt Lane.
Yeah, that's the one, Platt Lane.
Yeah, if you're going down, it's in between West Sarton and Atherton, and if you're going down there, apparently you can see eyes in the bushes.
Yeah,
and
I've seen it.
At night time, you can see people walking up and down the paths. And
I'm going to have to check it out now, aren't I?
And what have you. But
I'm going to.
So we're going to be doing the Pretoria Pit. I'm not sure when we're going to get round to that one, because I know we're starting at Daisy Hill. So we'll cover them, and then we'll work our way around over the coming weeks. So if you're interested in that, or you've got any questions, please text us 07935 046 104, or talk to us on Facebook, Howfen Radio or Martin's Packed Lunch. And of course you can catch us on Twitter at Howfen Radio or at Martin's Packed Lunch, or you can email presenters at howfenradio.co.uk. So we're going to move now into your karaoke section, and this is where our singers from the Mercury, or anybody we have recorded, or if you've got any recordings out there of yourself singing, please send them in to us. Let us know. We can get them on air for you. It's all good fun.
Why not get involved with your local community station? Log on and find out more information on our website, howfenradio.co.uk, and get involved. You're listening to Martin's Packed Lunch on Howfen Radio.